Okay, good afternoon, and welcome again to Community Converts meetings on Sundays at 1 o'clock. Oh, look who's here. We just started too. Sundays at 1 o'clock, and we're trying to get it a consistent thing to where we can do it every Sunday. And I'm glad that son just walked in, made it, and I'm glad that Sherry and Mark have made it, and my husband's over there in the office. He's here.
I'm here.
Okay.
Hey, working on something.
All right, now let me make sure. I want to make sure I did all that work, and you can't, okay, not stare. Thank you.
Now Sherry's out of the picture.
Okay, well, I had it to where everybody was there.
No problem.
Thank you. Okay. All right. Anybody have a suggestion on what we maybe can discuss as far as what happened through the week, or you want to give a good, just some good news about or experience that happened through the week? I see that's how we've been opening up lately. You know, saying what we went through that week. Whether we want to discuss it or share it, you know, to give experience.
Yeah, that's what I was talking to y'all about earlier. It seems like every time, you know, when we get out and take our walks and stuff, it seems like, you know, it's a pretty good area. It's pretty convenient, you know what I mean? It's very convenient. I mean, you know, and we're all time, you know, it's all time some kind of new experience. You know what I mean? Like we went down to the park that you was telling us about. What's Sulphur Springs?
Which
and we
one?
was down there and
The pool or McFarland? The pool. Oh wow! Did you go back up
we
in
went
there?
back there and
Oh,
there was some manatees back there, man.
You walked the bridge.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's all.
Yeah, we used to go fishing over
Yeah,
there.
crabbing, fishing, all that
There's
kind
a
of
mama
stuff.
and a baby manatee.
There you
Yeah.
saw.
Yeah.
We took a video of it
Yeah,
actually.
it was
You
great.
see the alligators and all,
Yeah.
they're there.
Yeah, I actually thought that I seen a Spanish coin in there.
Oh,
So, I mean, I couldn't.
Wow,
I
thought you
couldn't
had
just
treasure,
leave
huh?
it, man. You know
you
what
went
I
in
mean?
the water?
Yeah.
Damn, you went in the
With
water,
gator
Mark?
there, too.
Yeah.
With the gators?
Man, I thought
What?
I seen a Spanish coin.
Thought
in
you
there,
had some
man. It
treasure,
was
huh?
reflecting and everything, you know what I mean?
You wasn't scared, huh? That's what's up, man.
But yeah, back in the days, we used to swim in there. You know, the neighborhood, we just used to go in there. It was just open water.
It felt great.
Yeah, I'm
Man,
telling you,
really
it was a
felt
beautiful
great.
thing, a beautiful thing. But now they got it sectioned off where it's the pool.
Right.
But every now and then we still get in the water
Yeah,
like we
that's
just
what I was
did.
getting ready to say.
Yeah.
On a hot
Yeah, every
day,
now and then
I'm
you'll
going
catch
in
people
there.
swimming in
It
there
was
and
hot that
stuff.
day too, yeah.
Yeah.
Once upon a time, it was the beautiful spring.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
more beautiful than it is. It's still beautiful, but you know, back in the days,
Oh, yeah.
you know.
I know it's beautiful because Mayor Buckhorn sure got attention to it. That's why I really don't want to give up on my community because I know it's potential here.
Right.
Because the people downtown, they're centered on upgrading this area. So that means it's the reason why. So that shows you that businesses, buying homes or whatever, is still potential in our community. You see how much money they done put into that baseball field.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Something
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah.
And I'm not letting, I've been here over 40 years, since I was 13 in this general Sulphur Springs
Yeah, I
area.
don't know if you all know I mean, there's a lot of money.
That is, I'm telling you, baby, that we
You
know
that
it.
baseball
That's some
field, that's
money.
not dirt, that's turf, bro. That's that 5/8.
That's that turf.
That's
that artificial
That's
turf.
like a
Yes,
professional
sure.
team gonna be
Yes,
practicing or something.
yes.
I say, baby, they put some money in that
Yes,
field.
and I mean, I was looking at the size of it. I mean, that's not even a minor league. It's only 360 feet to home run. You know what I mean? Center field.
Yes.
So for them to put that kind of money
Why?
on
I want to
a
know
middle
why.
league size base, that's what I'm thinking.
I want to know why.
Yeah.
Right here in the local inner city community,
Yeah.
why did you invest so much
Yeah.
money? So that show you that there's a plan. And their plans take 5, they be planning 5 years
Yeah,
so
man.
ahead.
Yeah,
So
'cause-
they got plans
I'm
for
telling
our
you.
local community right here.
Yeah.
And that's one reason why I want to get people involved to help. Let's be in on that number.
Yeah,
Whatever y'all got
exactly.
going on, we need to have something going on to the
Yeah.
side too.
Exactly.
You know, if money getting ready to flow, we need to be building foundations
Yeah, we
where
need
some
to
of that
grab
money
our
can come
buckets,
around.
yeah, we need to grab
Because you
your
know,
bucket.
you got bush gardens, you
Yeah,
got
first
all
starts.
these tourist
At the beginning of
attractions.
it.
That's right.
Got to.
Foundation.
So these people are really planning ahead about right where we laying our head.
Right.
So it takes some consideration on growing and planting roots here because it's something going on in the air. And that's what you when you mentioned this morning, you say, how do you feel? I say, I feel exceptionally. That's where I was getting ready to go to. It feels like it's something brewing in the air.
Yeah.
It's something energetic,
Yeah.
like money.
Change is
You
coming.
see,
Yeah.
there you go, because her husband just said the same thing. Change is in the air,
Yeah.
and it's a good thing.
Yeah.
It's not. I don't feel the negative energy. I feel good. Positive change is in the air, and that's the feeling. Other than the sugar high, I was telling you that I might be on, but that's where I was going. In my head, I wanted to tell you. It feels like something's brewing in the
Right,
air,
yeah.
like positive, energetic. And to me, I see money because I'm ready to try to get to a situation where you want to start investing,
Right.
not just paying bills. I want to save for a reason to make business investments.
Right.
So I want to find out what we talking about, the win-win situation. What did you say the first part of what you consider, because I asked him, what does he consider a win-win situation? Faye, what did you say?
When both parties, when it benefits both parties,
Right.
And she was asking me, what do you think is the best way to go to at least try to get into a win-win situation? And my thing was saying research and studying. Before you get into it, you want to do a little bit of research and studying to make sure it's mostly a benefit to both parties that is up here instead of it being down here. It's got to be at least at the top level instead of it being like basically a higher, instead of risky, it's a higher potential for it to be
Right,
a
because I'm
win-win
not trying to
situation.
get in gambles. That's what I used to do. Oh, it might. It might. No, I want to know today. Is this beneficial for me today? I don't want to gamble that it may give a return. If we hold on and keep doing it, it might give a reward. I want my reward today.
Yeah.
You getting compensated from me today, then what am I going to get from it today?
Yeah.
Not. Okay, I'll give an example. You see the people that came through, looked through the house. That's a potential market we're trying to reach out into. They showed us a particular piece of property, and we came and showed them what we involved in. Okay, that's why I was asking y'all, did you all want to share? We get one room, y'all get the other, something like that, right? But we found out it's not really going to be a win-win situation for us because now we're paying out, but we're not just trying to pay out. We're looking for what's coming in. That's a win-win situation to me. Not just where I'm paying to keep whatever going. No, I don't want to do that. My money got to make money. If ever I put in my money, this is the decision I made for me in my life at these days. If ever I'm going to put my money involved and my time, my energy involved in anything, I want mine now. I want to see my reward now. If I'm giving money, then some kind of money got to be given back to me too. Maybe not as much or maybe whatever, but those are seeds. I don't want to just keep giving where there's no seeds for me to give somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? So I got to be reaping something to make something else grow. And for me to just give, and I'm not getting anything to make anything else grow in my life, that's not a win-win situation for me. Baby, we need to reconsider this. Because we're just keeping their end growing. But how is it helping your end or my end? No. No, that's not.
I've been trying to do some research on some of the you say, I mean, well, like one, for instance, last night that I was really interested in and got good reviews on and everything. But they want like a $97 starter kit, you know what I mean? And I mean, I know that most of the time you have to take risks. You know what I mean? If it's something good, it's not going to be just given to you. It's not going to be thrown in your lap, or else everybody would have it. You know what I mean? So sometimes you got to take risks and then, you know, in order to get your reward. But I like you just saying, you know, just doing our research and
That's right, baby.
just looking at things, you know, and going over things before you really just jump into something. You know what I mean? Because I'm not used to having so much idle time. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That's right. Oh,
yeah, and it's not
God.
good. That's dangerous.
right.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, idle time is never playground.
That's right. That's
You know,
right. We want to get
period.
away
That's
from
all
that.
it is.
Let's get busy. Let's, you know.
Exactly.
I tore the kitchen apart the other.
Oh,
Yeah.
because you had to have something to do.
Yeah.
Because every time I go get a pot out, you see how dirty the bottom is. I gotta
Okay.
take everything out,
Yeah, so
scrub
she
it down. I
scrubbed
found an extra
everything,
shelf in
yeah.
there. I put in the shelf in there and everything. And it's like I can't.
You just
stand
gotta
it.
stay busy.
I
Yeah.
have to be
Exactly.
busy,
I know,
you
and that's good. I'm
Yeah.
glad y'all want to be like that, because
Yeah.
when people are not like that, they into too much of other
Yeah,
things they shouldn't be
yeah.
into.
Yeah.
You're right. You start getting involved in stuff
Even
and
if nobody else appreciates it,
Mhm.
I mean, I know that I did it, and it satisfies me because I keep busy. You know?
good.
That's what I was getting ready to say. It's self-satisfactory.
That's
there,
right.
you know.
Exactly.
That's doing something productive with your time, and like you say, you know, it's just keeping busy and being productive. I mean,
That's
it's all
right.
clean now.
That's right.
You know,
Now-
for me and her to be together is really a godsend. I mean, you wouldn't
That's
believe
good.
how our relationship, you know, just started and just taking off.
That's
everything,
beautiful.
man. I mean,
That's
you know,
beautiful.
just
That's
really
beautiful.
good for each other, man. Keep each other motivated, and everything's going really good.
That's beautiful. That's what I'm talking about. Now you had brought up the venture as far as researching and the decision that you might be trying to get into. Now, babe, we
I'm
can give
listening.
an example.
Yeah, that's what I'm
It
saying.
was
See,
another-
that's good. That's good. You segue with that, because you guys are talking about something that you get into a business decision. I mean, we right here, right now. You know, we talking about our organization. We talking about business. We might as well talk about it. Go ahead.
But it was another couple that we used to stay with, and you know, they were brainstorming on different things they could do. Now, they have. This example may be good, bad, take it how you want it. Babe, how much money have these people given?
As the people were staying there for
different
3 months, right?
commercial type investments, but they may have gotten. I'm gonna be honest with you. They gave it. Because all of them may not be whatever, but it's got to be something good within all of the whatever. You gotta find it. Like you say, do the homework, do your research. Because I was a witness, and I kept saying, "Wow, why won't they join us and help us? We can do this together. You know, they could take the rent from one room, or you know, invest in a room. That'll be your money. You see what I'm saying? Little
Yeah.
things like that. How to incorporate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, they've given all this money to the different things like that because they brainstorm. Everybody trying to have their own.
Right.
Everybody want their own. But do you know that woman mentioned how many times did they get money back to all that they invested to these different?
How long they was there? Like 3 months, right?
Yes.
So they spent over $1,000 just
that
to,
was just the one
just to
time
get in the
3 months they
program.
were with us.
like how you
But
saying,
they
yeah,
told
they just
us
trying to
about
get in.
all the other stuff they went into. You know, you had to give $200 for this. You had, so they invested money after money after money. When that one didn't do what it said do, they not giving up. They're very persistent, I must say. But how much money did they say they got one time out of all the different business pitches? How much, baby?
$50.
There you go.
No.
But
$50,
compared to the thousands that they
That's
have given, they got $50.
Wow.
She even know she was giving me a good. You see what I'm saying? She was talking, maybe that was good to her, but I'm listening to this. Are you serious? She don't know this how I'm thinking, but she was feeling good.
About the $50.
But guess what? The 3 months that they got their $50 on that one that they been in, did it last, baby?
No. They had to go to another one.
Before they moved out of our house, they was letting us know they went to another one. And I'm like, what is it gonna take for them to see?
Wow.
You keep giving and giving and giving all these years, and you got one return of $50.
Wow.
And before the 3 months before they left, because when they first moved it with us, they just had started the new one. They even invited us to the meetings and stuff like that. You know, I'm happy for you. I'll never knock nobody's vision or dream or nothing like that. But I didn't want to feed to that because my heart wasn't in it. So I don't want to fool nobody. You know, but I'm not going to bring you down either. But they started with the new one, and the 3 months they were there, they got $50 for the first time out of all the other stuff. They finally got a $50 return. But before the 3 months was over, they didn't stick with that one. And let me tell you what it was. They had the blog. Wasn't it the blog?
Yeah, a blog and a YouTube site.
That was what the new one was. You had to make so many blogs. And she was there all day, every day, blogging her butt off. And I felt kind of sad because I'm throwing this opportunity to her. I couldn't force nothing on nobody, but I'm showing you something that's going to give you money right now.
Yeah.
I'm showing you something that you could pitch in and you're going to reap benefits right now. This is a win-win. This isn't something you gambling, hoping somebody finna click on your
Exactly.
to get your millions, you know,
Exactly.
your hundreds, your thousands.
Yeah.
No, this ain't no dream. This ain't no gamble. I'm trying to show you I know it works.
Right.
I'll never go back.
I hear you.
I'm not going back to a job.
Right.
I'll never. You know, that was the starting point.
Yeah.
Now that we've come up and watched it come up,
Yeah. Know how it's done now.
we started out with what? One? How many we got now, babe? Come on, be honest. I mean, I'm just
5.
saying.
5.
No, 6.
See, I lost count.
We got 6. But you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this is within how long? And this is on our level. It ain't like we got no
2
lot
years
of money
tops.
to be doing nothing with.
Within 2 years?
You see what I'm saying? It ain't like we got no to be making no moves with.
Right.
On our level, this is where we progress to. What if we joined?
Yeah.
We talking about buying a house.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm
see,
saying?
that's what I'm saying. Like,
So
if
the
we,
money ain't going to nobody but to who? Our
Right.
people.
Right.
We paying off our house.
Right.
You know? And I couldn't get it. I didn't get it. But anyway, I'm sorry I got off because I'm passionate about it.
Yeah.
Whether it be the community,
Yeah,
whether it
that's
be,
great.
it takes,
Yeah.
you know, it takes more than just, we're trying to come up. We're trying to get a life. We're trying to get a foundation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And to
And
get,
so are the majority of your places in this area?
right
So
here,
see,
all
yeah,
walking
that's,
distance.
That's great. And like you say, you know, like you say, I mean, I don't know what it is, but I mean, I feel something here. You know what I mean? I mean, I'll be honest with you, and I can't be any more honest with you. You know, I'm not the kind of person to stick around very long. I go from place to place. You know what I mean? I just
Tramp.
I'm a tramp. I have been since I was 17 years old, man. You know, I
You're
like
getting a
going.
little older now, ain't you?
I like going different places, meeting different
That's
people,
true.
seeing
Yeah,
different
yeah,
shit. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
But for some reason, you know what I mean? I want to stick around here and see what's in the air,
That's
see
it.
what's up,
That's
man.
it.
You know.
That's
So,
it.
and that's what I was just telling her, you know, I was like, you know, we was thinking about different things and discussing different things, and I just told her the other day, I said, look, I said, let's see what's up with this place. Let's give this place, let's see if we can do something for another little while and see, see what's going on, because, like I say, I ain't getting any younger, and I'm ready to settle somewhere.
I'm telling you, like I'm telling my husband, I'm not ready to go. I can help now. I don't mind getting dirty. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind getting dirty. But been there, done that. It's time to be smart. Let your money do the work. You don't always have to be physical no more. We getting old. I'm getting older. You know what I mean? So now I got to make money sense. And that's how the people with the money do it. Like I say, even though we on this level right here, we could do it from the level you at. You know, it don't always take sweat and blood and whatever. No, just be smart with what you got. You know, and then if you got a team, if you got, you know what I'm saying, baby, Keena, we were talking about how Sulphur Springs is something brewing in the air. It's a reason why our mayor is focused on it. They're tearing down houses. Why? So they can come in and build. But we trying to get them before they tear them down. This is prime turf. It's about the territory. We don't want y'all to come in and take it all. Leave some crumbs, leave some. That's why it's going to take more than just, you know what I mean? Incorporate, build. And it's a win-win situation for all that's involved. Because there's no selfishness going on right here. Because if you be selfish, it's not going to last. You know, but that's what we were talking about, Keenan. We feel like we're on prime ground. You know, they put money in that baseball field for some reason. They could see 5 years ahead, 3 years. They got plans for this area. You know, and right next door to our other location, we next door to another recreation center. Y'all know our other way we stay at? It's around the corner. It's
on
right
13th Street?
12 right there at that curve. Yeah, it's right around the corner. It's another recreation center that we right directly next to. Did we just find out yesterday what's going to happen with that recreation center?
Oh yeah, Bob Buckhorn involved with
Bob
that one too.
Buckhorn.
They took it over, Ken.
Look, they getting ready to set up
They took it over. They took it over.
What is that?
Yeah.
He's the mayor.
And it's brand new. It's fresh. They introduction. See, they did it nice. I gotta give respect. I gotta give credit to what credit's due. Hope Street. They started it off. They started off by throwing a community block party.
Just Saturday.
Wow. Giving out food.
Everything.
Everything.
Introducing what they getting ready to do.
Yeah.
At our local
That's a good way to
community
introduce what you do.
recreation center, it's getting ready to turn into.
And that's a write-off all day. They could write off 100,000 just for that.
What's going on with the spring? See what I'm saying? I'm not leaving. I'm not going to be pushed out that easy.
It's so funny
I
because
want territory too.
it's so funny because just last month that was a bad area. Like it was shootouts, everything like that. And now it's got cleaned up so quick. And they got really, man. This was bad. Shootouts in the same park.
No shit.
Yeah.
Now that center is about to be a probation office / police department / community center. This shit is moving quick.
Yeah.
It's serious, man.
It's no joke.
In a month.
What?
They already had the plan.
This was a plan. We
set.
already
We
wrote
know
it.
that.
That was 5 years ago they made the plan, but finally they broke through, and yesterday was their grand opening.
Finale, yes.
So, you know.
Had a block party, food, big circus-like stuff all
for the
around.
kids,
Music.
No shit.
But how many in the local community is involved with that? All of that's outside stuff.
Right.
Nobody invited us to join. We're an organization. Why couldn't we join hands with you all?
Right.
You know, you didn't join with the local businesses or the local people. So now we got outsiders running see what I'm saying? That's why I say I want to be a part of the growth of Sulphur Springs. We got to plant seeds. We got to plant a legacy somewhere too.
So are you all afraid that by them coming in there that it's going to raise,
Oh yeah, that's the whole plan.
That's
That's
the
how they
whole
come
plan.
in. That's how they come in.
Yeah.
There
come
you go.
in.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
plan.
Push you out.
That's the plan.
Because
That's the plan.
one community
That's why we
center,
need ownership.
one community
That's
center
why we need
that's right
ownership.
across the street, they want to buy the house in back of them. You know, they want to buy them out. They want to expand. And the house that we're in is right in the back of that one we just finished.
Wow.
So, yeah, it's right in the back.
That's why.
It's only a fence separating. That's it.
Yes. That's why, we as a community need to consider ownership. I don't care for one if it's property, but I'm not really interested in land because I don't know how to grow a farm. You might know how to grow vegetables. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So even if you invest in a piece of land right here, that land is going to be worth some money somewhere down the line. Because they got plans for this local community. But right now, that wouldn't be a win-win situation for us to make that decision. Because that land won't put no money in our pockets right now. It'll be sitting there just looking at us for a while.
Well, I mean, this is more or less.
But that's valuable. That's the
This is
thing.
the way I
though.
see it. I mean, I'm not correct me if I'm wrong, but you right now, you're in growth state. You know
That's
what
right.
I mean? You're
That's
growing.
right.
So
That's
you,
right.
you can't invest in something right now that's not going to start paying for 5 more years.
It
You
won't
know
be
what I
smart.
mean? Right.
won't be smart.
But people like what you're talking about, he's got deep pockets.
They
so
can do
he
that.
sees all this shit.
They can
So
wait on
like
it.
you say, he
They can pay it and let it wait on it.
and he knows that it's going to come to
Yeah,
you.
they've reached that point.
Right,
They've reached
exactly.
they've reached the point where
They can invest on their future.
They could-
Not us.
they
Right
could-
now, we got to invest on today.
they could take a risk if they want, because now they got enough money for lawyers.
And what they gonna do though? Write it off.
Yep.
They ain't losing nothing.
Like, for
They'll
instance,
write it off.
Like, for instance, the Salvation Army. Because she was
That's what we
wondering,
wanna do.
how the hell are they doing what they're doing? Because these people they're getting donations in.
Yeah.
They're getting furniture in, but guess what they're doing in the front door? They're getting the donations in from the back through the front. They're selling it.
Yep.
And then they make a profit. You got the CEO making $200,000 a
Yeah,
year,
man.
and it's a non-profit. And there's CEOs. There's not just one. There's CEOs.
Right.
You know, so but they didn't start like that. They didn't start getting all of that big money. They started small.
Right, what we're doing right now. That's why I told him the Salvation Army is like my role model. You know, how did they start with the shelters, with the stores? Because, okay, we got an organization right here. What's the next step? Maybe a thrift store.
Right.
That the donations or the sales from the thrift store could pay for another house
Yeah.
to open up for house sharing for people. You see what I'm saying? So that's where, we talking about getting the team. And I brought up to him, Keenan, right now we did the research on the organization, the board members. It's not good to have your whole board family
Right.
because that looks suspicious.
And I mean, think about it. I mean,
It makes it.
we're going to
makes
get so
sense.
much up in y'all's business, man.
That's
I mean,
right.
You can look.
Because
you
for
can
one,
expect
everybody's
an
family.
audit.
That's
you
right.
know what I mean? I mean, expect an audit. If your board members, if 3 out of your 4 board members are family members, expect an audit.
They got audit written all over.
It does. That's why I say
Yeah.
we're not trying to do something
Yeah.
that throw red flags off already.
Yeah.
We're trying to get up and running.
Right.
So we'll have, like I say, Moshiah up in Tallahassee, Atlanta, doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna have to downsize our board and invite outside people, so it won't be a conflict of interest. Whereas they thinking it's just a clique.
Yeah, well, that's smart.
Right, exactly. We making
Right.
smart moves, so no red flags. But the as far as the community getting together to invest in properties, that's where we would like to start bringing in people, because we even thought about collecting scrap, having the neighbors bring your scrap over. This is a community thing. The money that we get from the cans, from the whatever, we'll put that money to go buy something. Something. We gotta have ownership of something.
Right.
Because, like you say, in the future, they finna push.
Yes,
You won't be. Next thing you know, you'll see whatever.
So what? You always saying, okay, we got this rec center right here. Y'all saying there's another one over here
Yeah,
too?
we next door to both of them. You understand? So I know God got us in these places for a reason. To be upstanding out front in the community.
Yeah.
And if we don't do our part, it's something God is not gonna be happy with. So that's where we now got to start getting in people. We got to start incorporating. Because it's got to go from just us. For just me and my husband and my family. It's got to go past that. So the community, the word has got to start getting out. How can they be a part of what's going on and feel like it's a win-win? See, that's where we left off before. How can they feel like it's a win-win situation for them? What are they going to get out of whatever? If they donate something or give in something, what is going to be their part for them to feel like they're a part of something? So these are the brainstorms that the board members got to figure out. How can this be as a community situation, investments or maybe employees. You can help buy, like if we do get a facility, another thrift store, we got to hire people.
To more or less get your word out and let people know, because I don't know how far you've been able to reach out and let people know about your organization. From my understanding, you're just now like getting started.
You just started to take off.
These people around here that have to be interested in what you're doing, because you're helping their community. You know what I mean? So my suggestion, not everybody, they may not just be able to find it just on, make up some flyers. And me and Sherry would be more glad to, when we're out taking our
The
walk.
parking lots and putting around people's cars, like have so many people do that.
And just walk around these neighborhoods right here and let these people know in this community, and they would get behind you, you know what I mean? And you be, it's hard to tell,
We got to start spreading the word.
Exactly.
We got to start spreading the word.
Because, I'm just thinking, how to get your word out there, how to get people knowing what's going on. You know what I mean?
And to some type of way, if they were to give donations, how can they feel that they're a part of it? It could be different levels of people donating. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know who we may meet. Hi, we want to introduce our community organization to the community. We don't know who may open that door. So we got to get bold and start letting people know.
So like as of right now, do you all have a place where like if people would start donating furniture and clothes and stuff like that? That's something you're working on right now?
Yeah, we're working on it right now. That's the whole point of us wanting to get a facility or a building to be able to do that. Because once we get it, we're gonna be able to receive stuff. We don't have it now, so it's not coming. You know what I'm saying? We try to make that area a little area where we can store stuff, but we obviously know that's not gonna work. So we tried the storage thing. That's not gonna work. We need a building that can have storage and a storefront.
That's what I was getting ready to say. If you can find
warehouse
something where you can have your storage, have your donations come in the back. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And have a storefront too.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Have your donations coming in the back with your thrift store, with your stuff going out the front.
There you go.
And like you say, you could even, here's something else for you all to think about once you get to that level. Going to these self-storage auctions.
Oh yeah.
Hey man, you would be.
That's big. That's
so
big.
surprised at the stuff you're gonna put in there.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Because that's just stuff that's lost and forgotten.
Yeah.
And listen, I know some people was doing it in Orlando, and it was. I was like, where you get this stuff, man? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You walk in his house, and literally, he looked like a hoarder, but he wasn't a hoarder. He'd just been to an auction that day.
There's also
You
people
know what
that
I mean?
there's also people that just want their attics or their basements cleaned up. You can have whatever you
Exactly.
want. You just want to clean it up.
Don't my kind of thing. I check Craigslist all the time on that type of stuff. But
There's
that's
also the idea of instead of just donations, people that donate can do like a consignment shop, something like that. So you can get a percentage
that's a
of
win-win. Now, see, look,
Right.
baby,
Yeah.
that's a win-win situation.
Right.
Yeah.
You donating your stuff,
You get a percentage.
you're gonna get a percentage a week. So that's it.
Yeah.
That,
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't even
many.
think about
many-
that's a win-win situation.
That's a win-win.
How can the community
Right.
participate and still get something in return? Like they're, you know,
Yeah.
that's
Like,
good.
The common
That's
person.
good.
Well, I mean,
That's good, baby. I
y'all
want to make sure we keep
y'all
that
talking about this
consignment.
win-win and wanting to get the community into
That's
it
right.
and get the community behind you. Okay, yeah, that's definitely where you need to start.
Because they can
And
get a
not
portion
have
of something.
people thinking,
And that they,
you know, because I mean, here's where you're going. Here's, you know, you're gonna fall into. Miss Wanda and Maurice are doing this for their own benefit. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
exactly.
They're just sticking in their pockets. Okay, well, if you can get behind something like this, say like 2 times a month, throw a barbecue. You know what I mean, for the community.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Like
saying?
that. Like
Say,
like
look,
the
we're
block
not.
party, do it
That
every
get
month.
everybody
Have that block
attention.
party.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
might get the word out.
Super cheap, you know.
That'll
and-
get the
know.
word out.
Right.
Yes, that's
and
good.
it would show that you're not just doing it, you know what I mean?
Okay, right,
For your own
exactly.
benefit, that you're doing
Exactly.
it to, you know what
Give
I mean?
back.
To bring people
Uh-huh.
together to give them back and improving the community.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Very good ideas. On that consignment, by a person giving and knowing they're gonna get something in
And
return.
I've done that. I would rather, if I know I'm gonna get a, my
Thank
children
you.
have done that themselves. If you're short on cash or something, you know, you bring your clothes in, you get a percentage of it.
And that'll make you feel like you got your own little business.
Right.
Like you got,
People do that on a
that's
regular
exactly,
basis.
that's it. Exactly.
Yeah.
Because I think I've done it once or twice in
Yeah.
the past.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a great idea.
That's a good idea. People that want little side money or something, you know, right. They'll buy stuff they see real cheap and
Yeah.
know that you could turn it over. Oh, man,
Yeah.
please. I can see that. I
Yeah.
love that. I love that. That's very good.
So-
But this what I was getting ready to tell you. Okay, the house that we were looking at and we asked you all, did you want to share whatever? By it not being a win-win situation, that's why we say we go into the building. Because at least if we're paying rent, at least when donations come in, we'll be able to get something out of it.
Right.
Not just paying rent and lights and water.
Right.
No, this is money making money.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because the donations or the stuff that we put in, it's going to be drawing more money. So that's a win-win situation. On this scene, it's just us giving out and wasn't nothing coming in because you will have half of the bills and we'll have half of the bills. But where is it coming in for either one of us?
Right.
No. So that's why I say I'm only from these days forward looking for win-win. Is my money gonna make money?
Yeah.
So if we invest in a building, a storefront, then we know that whatever we sell out of that, it's making money.
Exactly.
And you automatically expect it to be more than what you're paying out to keep it up.
Oh yeah,
So
has to
hey,
be. I mean,
yeah,
has to
yeah,
be.
yeah, that's
Has to
right.
be. You're putting your time and everything in it, so yeah, it has to be. But I mean, I can see where y'all are onto a good thing. You know what I mean?
And it's gotta be somewhere right here in the community. We're not trying to be way out of, we wanna stay right here in the area. Whatever storefront we get, it's still got to be in our local community for right now. Yeah, our home base is right here, right now.
Yeah,
You
whoever
know.
was working with us, we want them to be close by too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you said, you like the community and stuff, and we're trying to work it out and see how we can build it.
Yeah, man.
Once you guys get together, figure out if you guys want to be a part of it, and we can go from there.
Yeah, it's definitely something that I'm gonna give a lot of thought to. I mean, I can see a lot of good potential. I mean, and I feel good about it. I got a good feeling about it. That y'all are really on to something
Yeah.
good. And
His
Yeah,
instincts
because-
are usually right
Yeah.
too.
Okay,
Believe it or
all
not,
right.
yeah.
Okay.
Our message to the community is to enhance the community with education, awareness, and self-sufficiency. And that covers everything. Everything in life, that covers. There's
We're
nothing,
trying to get
there's
people
nothing
to
out
be
of those three things that it
self-sufficient,
doesn't
not
cover.
always working, handing, the panhandlers and all of that. No, it's a way. Let us help each
Yeah.
other get to
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
It's hard for one person to do it. You gotta work 2-3 jobs, and no, it's gotta be a better that means coming together.
You know, if you had a building, I mean, because where I work, I did, I also worked with marketing too. We used to have health fairs, community
You
fairs.
need
where people-
share?
I was gonna ask you if I could get a couple piece of paper off her, but I don't want to disturb y'all. So.
Mine, pink, no, is it in there?
Yeah, it's right by the side
Yeah,
of the bed.
we'll take it.
Alright, thanks.
You have a good day at work.
Alright, thank you. Have a good thing.
You could have like neighborhood, calls or something. We used to have health fairs where people come. in,
Hello, good
teach people
afternoon.
about nutrition,
Can I help
different
you?
things like that, and help them.
All
there.
right.
Like, set up little booths. And actually, the
Yes.
people that come in, the
Oh.
businesses that come in,
Yes.
they benefit from the people that go to business and, you know, health clinics, different things like that, you know, set up. Just do a lot of stuff.
Oh, hi. Excuse me, y'all.
Yeah,
Hi,
I mean,
good afternoon.
It can go anywhere, man.
Hello?
It's
Anything in the
I'm
community,
sorry,
our
I
community's
had it on.
interested,
Hey,
things
how
that
you
people
doing?
are interested in, you know, jobs or job searches or.
I mean, how far have you all been able to like reach out and I mean, I don't know how, you know what I mean?
We
What I'm asking you is
how have we been reaching people in the
Yeah.
community?
yeah.
Well, most of it's just been verbal, you
Yeah.
know. One campaign we got going on with the hair, we did some flyers and some posters, put
Yeah,
signs up and
yeah,
stuff.
I've seen
But
some of those.
the other stuff is like when we see people, we talk to them about it. People coming past the house or people coming past here. It's mostly word of mouth, but we want to get it more structured.
Right,
Yeah, we want to be able to have people have it be word of mouth, website, flyers, all kinds of different ways.
on social media too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we on Facebook and everything too. Yup, Facebook has started a new thing now. You can have they'll help community organizations.
Yeah, yeah.
So we just got started with that yesterday.
You really need to check out, and I don't know if I mentioned it before, I think I did a lot of it, I should forgot. There's this website that, and it's, anybody has access to it, it's called Meetups.
Okay.
Anything, any kind of people, any kind of interest that you have, you can find it on there. People within the community that are interested in that. You can
Right.
look up anything, whether it's arts and crafts,
That's true. I heard of that. I heard of that.
sports, or anything involved with
Like-minded
community.
people that
Yeah,
want
yeah,
to network
but
and
you should
stuff.
check it out and be surprised that the people that come up and they meet weekly, sometimes monthly, different places,
Right.
you know, and there's a lot of community involved. I know my sister was involved with, cause she homeschools her children,
Mhm.
some for single parents, different support system like that, you should look it up.
All right.
Just
Right.
anything you're interested in,
Anything
you
at all,
put in
anything
there
at all.
and.
Yeah, I heard of it. Yup,
It's a
that's
real
right.
good support system though.
Yeah. A lot of networking and stuff, so that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just from walking around here, man, I mean, you know, I can see a lot of good potential, like, in having like a thrift store, and I honestly believe, you know, that once people find out about your organization, that you're gonna have positive, you know, you're gonna have positive feedback, and you're gonna have good support, or just, you know, because people, like you say, people are really getting into this community thing around here. I mean, your location's great,
Yeah.
and you know that. I mean, that's location. Never forget that. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean
It's a
that
blessing to be
you
in
know
it.
that
It's a blessing to be
covers-
already
Nebraska,
Yeah.
Bush Gardens and all
Yeah.
this around
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
spot
you're
for
right here, it's
a
just,
front,
like I say, it's
storefront.
just,
Yeah.
ballpark thing, so, I mean, I don't know, I'm sure, you know, that there's things that you'd have to check into, there's gonna be red tape to it and stuff, but when they have their events, sell hot dogs, you know what I'm saying, have a little bake sale, you know what I mean, do hot dogs,
And see, that's what I'm
shit
saying.
like
Like,
that.
like your lady, obviously she's real good at the
Yeah.
baking. She could be doing the baking part.
Right.
My lady could be doing the peanut part.
I used to
we
do
could
a
be
lot
doing
of-
the hot dog part and the
Exactly.
grill part. You know, stuff like
Cause
that.
I used to do a lot of fundraising for the residents because, the original nursing home that I started, I had no budget, so any money I could make, I had to make money for the residents. I've even
wow.
done bus trips to the casino
Wow.
for the staff and make $600 profit for the
Wow.
residents.
Oh,
But
shit.
bake sales,
something.
stuff like
Yeah.
that, yeah, yeah,
Wow.
let me know, you know.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, that's why we need you guys to think about, you know, if you guys want to be a part of that, you know, our organization. That's
Yeah.
one of the people, you know what I mean? Cause you
Yeah.
gotta, she just told you gotta get the board together. The family, like her son, they're gonna be more in the background, you know. But we trying to get our
If you you do that thing, you know, throw in a couple raffles there too, you know?
Yeah.
People love raffle tickets, you know?
Keep the interest of the people.
Yeah, exactly.
Keep that interest.
You know, throw in some bingo a couple of times a month or some shit.
Yeah, they do that over
Say,
here
like
too.
you said, barbecues and like
Yeah.
that.
They do that
Yeah.
same
Keeps
community
the
center, they
interest
do that.
and keeps the interest.
You could even, I used to have I even had the mayor a couple times come in and speak about different things, the local fire department, something like that, they do things like that, come in
Yeah.
and talk to people, you know. If you find a place where you can have meetings like that,
Yeah, yeah, we will.
Because I mean, no matter what, man, everybody wants, like you said, just a month ago, you was having shootouts and shit right there on your block. You know what I mean? I mean, and we've heard shit over here just right down the street. You know, we've heard a lot of gunshots and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Well, I mean, nobody wants to live around that. You know what I mean? Even the people that are involved in it, they don't want to live with that. You know what I mean? They don't want every time they walk up. You know,
Hey, even a gangster want to be able to go to sleep in peace.
Exactly.
He don't want nobody keeping him up. He can't do his gangster thing the next day if he had people keeping him up.
Exactly.
I'm just saying, you know?
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying,
So,
that makes sense, man.
anything that, you know, you get, just get the community involved, man, and I like I say, I think that this is a good community to do it, man. You just got so much, I mean, you know, like I say, you got the rec center, you got the ballpark here, you know, just reaching out, and once these people find out about you, you know, like I say, if we get some flyers made up, man, I mean, we'd be more than happy, you know, go around and start, but, I mean, Sherry will talk about it, man, and, you know.
So like right now, honestly, like with the flyers and everything, what we trying to do is make sure that we not just telling people, hey, we got this going and it's not, you know.
Right.
We want to make sure if we giving out these flyers, those things that's listed on that flyer is what we have and it's consistent.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. We got to do that like that because there's a lot of organizations out there. They'll be saying they doing all of this stuff and they might do one thing on that list. You know what I'm
just
saying?
like politics, look at the politicians,
Yeah.
same thing,
Same thing
you
with
know.
them.
So you gotta make sure.
They should be
you
the ones not
carry
doing
promises.
that.
Yeah, just
They
be
really
look at that.
win off what they're preaching the most, but after that, where's all the talk?
See, at the end of the day, like for instance, like their whole mission and what they wanted to do in the community, they mostly focused on the youth. They focus on the teens and adults too, but they focused on the youth staying out of juvenile jail, getting locked up and stuff like that. And that's good. There's nothing wrong with that. But our thing that we're focused on, we want to get the youth to the point where we're saying to the youth, hey, right now you guys can start your own business. Right now you can, you know, get a job, make your own money, and look forward to having your own place. Right now. Why wait to do it later? Get started now. So, you know, get started now that you're young. That way, if something happens or you make a mistake, you got room to do more things. You know. Yeah, you know, that's
the stuff we're trying to get to
mindset.
the community. Yeah, get off of this going to school, going to work. No, start teaching them to, within yourself, what talent do you have? You know, because the Bible says your talent is room for you. You know, if you pursue your talent, that's going to be your income. These other things are side ways to get you to enhance your talent. What are you good with your hands?
Right.
With your voice,
Right.
with your mind, you know, create, invent. It's unlimited. So why are we limited to a job, to a career at a company for 30, 20, what, you know what I'm saying? It's bigger than this. It's bigger. The jobs aren't secure. You know, they close down manufacturing and all of this. So we need to get another mind frame especially for the new generations coming up. You know, think about what do you want for your own business? How do you plan on, you know, get out of the box? Get out of the box.
Sometimes it takes others to see the talent in you. Like, okay, when your lady first moved here, first thing I sat down, she doing all this jewelry. Hook up shop. Shit.
Yeah.
You could be in your spare time,
And you know that's
Say,
going
put
in the
your
shop,
jewelry.
our
Yeah.
have
assignment
a
shop.
little
Yeah.
display.
Yeah.
They would love people love stuff like that.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I'm saying? And this would have been a good day for that. You know, have a little display involving the yard.
Yeah,
stuff.
when
Just
we
do it,
when
man.
we
You know
when
what
we
I'm saying?
discuss how to come
That's
up
what
with a
I'm saying.
rally, you know,
Yeah.
a little community event, have little booths like that with the that would be beautiful.
That's what I'm trying to
Yeah.
tell you. I
That's
wasn't
beautiful.
in that situation. As
So
you
that's
can
good
see,
y'all brought
I
that
wasn't
up.
just thinking about us being prosperous. I'm thinking, dang, the lady's doing something. Right?
Right.
Y'all go ahead and be prosperous.
Craft shows at the nursing home. We would rent out a table for like $20. People that kind of crafts. Some people got baked goods, but kind of woodwork, crocheting, jewelry,
Yeah,
different kinds of crafts they would have. You know,
Yes.
if we had a yard, you could do that. You know.
And see, skills like that is lost. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Back in our day, we used to make the little macrame hanging plant holders,
Yeah.
crocheting, needle. You don't see all
You
those
don't
old
see it
skills
anymore.
anymore.
Yeah, right now that's a specialty. That's
You
like,
see, yeah, they
wow.
pay money for all of that.
People
you
like
know,
amazed, you know?
when hey, you know,
Somebody can make a sweater or something.
yeah,
funny because
just
the
sit
more
there
I
in one
dress up,
sitting
Or a
and
scarf or something. Yeah.
those old talents are, you know, they just dwindled out.
The one I just left, I was actually making sweaters for the dogs.
Wow. Wow.
But no, I go to craft shows all the time, but I never buy things. I just really call it that and
Oh, okay, get ideas
Oh,
and
you do.
things, huh? Just,
Because you do your own thing.
yes, that's right, that's right.
Yeah, like I'd like to get to the point where I can get my carpentry tools, man, and do. I mean, there's just so many things I can do in carpentry. You know what I mean? Like make the signs like "Welcome to the Millers" or for businesses, or just do. I mean, do,
And
I
look
do
where you are.
picture
Look
frames,
where
yeah,
you are.
yeah, and I have-
It's no
I have
reason why
so
you
many
can't flow.
skills, man. I
There
mean,
isn't one reason why that talent skill can't prosper right here where you are.
Yeah.
You get one person with one sign, you done blew up.
You got a lot of people in this community that's, they got trees and they do with their hands.
Yeah.
And that's what we're trying to bring out.
Yeah.
Everything we need is right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to have a self-sustaining community.
It
Where you don't
starts
even need to
there.
go out of your community.
It starts right
I
there.
started the last time we spoke, I was talking about back in Massachusetts and communities got together, you know, they have a little lot of land and certain people would put into it and make their own garden. You know,
Yeah.
you get access, people
Yeah.
would take turns tending to it, you know, you
Yeah.
get access to your own fresh vegetables and
See, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
How many of us know how to grow our own vegetables? I
I
don't.
do.
This is something that needs to be taught because sooner or later, you say we ain't gonna be able to go to the grocery store.
Right.
You know, you gotta use somebody need to be teaching somebody how to grow their own
When I was
food.
growing up, I mean, we always had a community garden. Everybody had their own garden, but we always had a community garden, like corn, beans, stuff like that. You know what I mean? That, you know, like say your family, for instance, you know, on Sunday y'all want to fix a pot of green beans. You know what I
Go
mean?
pick
You go
it
out
right
and
from
pick
the
your own
tree.
beans, man. You know what I mean? Go pick y'all a pot of beans, get you a few ears of corn. You know what I mean?
You got a whole meal right there.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, and everybody go out and pitch in on it a
That's
little
right.
bit here and there. And I
See,
mean,
that's like saying,
great thing.
it wasn't your hands a part of tilling that garden. The man would say, well, you're entitled to it. Well, you're entitled to your hands.
And now what see that's where you got to make the city accountable. Why wouldn't they donate to an organization that's trying to do that for the local community?
It's true.
You got this city owning all kinds of properties.
Yeah,
We got to give them a reason to want to donate.
And then to come to find out, guess what we found out? You can buy a whole, as many properties as you want to. But guess what? You could have spent over $200,000 for them. But guess what? The city could just take it from you. And you don't get that money back. Right or wrong?
Oh, you're
Tell
talking about, oh my goodness, you're talking about the auctions. No, this the auctions.
Yeah, this is
The
the
lady, as a matter of fact, the lady that I just hung up the phone with, her and her husband, when they first got started out, they saved up their money and they had like $60,000. And this is very good for outside, other than this meeting right here, for the public to know about. These people saved their hard, they were young, just starting out. Saved their hard-earned money. They got up to $60,000 saved. And that's my goal. I'm going to save my money and go straight to the auction. They took their $60,000, went to the auction, the city auction.
Yeah.
You would think it's secure and everything. You ain't thinking nothing. They bought 3 houses, $20,000 for one house, $10,000 for the other, and $30,000 for the other one. Something like that.
Yeah.
3 houses, $60,000. Okay, they had to pay for it within 24 hours. They paid and everything, paid in full. They go to fixing up the houses, getting ready to rent them out, you know. They putting their hard labor. Less than 2 months. The bank came and took those houses. How the city selling something that's not even theirs to sell?
They robbed them. They robbed them. That's robbery.
Them houses were still owned by the bank. Foreclosed houses.
Oh.
They robbed them, man.
So that's telling you, the city can come take it because they didn't pay their property taxes. But now when they put that property,
owns it.
but now when they go to sell those property taxes properties, you know, when people don't lost their
then you
house,
gotta go to the bank and find out.
if you didn't do the research
Wow.
See, there you
on
go.
them guys,
There go the
you done
research.
lost your freaking money.
There goes that research
They
and that
could, and
study.
there wasn't
Exactly.
nothing they could do.
Exactly.
The bank got
But like you
precedent over
say,
everything.
it's a city auction, so you think shit, everything's up and up.
You think you clean and clear free.
Wow. So
The bank walks
so
up.
they sold it for back property taxes, just to collect their taxes.
And
So
they got way
pulled-
more than that.
Wow.
It wasn't nothing them people could do to get their money back or nothing.
I mean, that was just
They
a
done put
straight
money into the
con
house
right
above
there.
what they bought it for. Because they fixing it up, getting it
And
ready
they'll
to
tell you
sell.
too. They'll tell you. They'll say, "I'm sorry. There's nothing we could do. You should have read that." They'll
It's
tell you.
because you got
You
to
should have
go to
read
the
that.
court and check the records of these houses. Is it a lien on it? Did the bank clear it? Yeah. And she said, "Oh, please don't go to the," because I was telling her my goal. That's my goal. I want to save at least 10, 15, 20,000. I'm going straight to the auction. She said, "Please don't go to the auction." Yeah, you better do your homework. Make sure those houses are for real, because the
No
bank will walk
shit.
right up and take their home.
Ask you why you're nailing up, why you're putting a fence
Yeah, on
around
their
their
house.
property.
Thank you for fixing it up.
Yeah, no shit.
And I bet that go on every day.
That's a sad
I bet
situation.
that happens
Yeah,
every
that's
day.
Sad, man. That's sad.
You done saved your money and lost
Your
it
life
just like
earnings,
that.
you know.
That woman say her husband was so hurt, they both crying. You know,
Well, I tell you, I mean.
they went to channel, they went to the news, they tried to do something, but it wasn't
Nothing
nothing
they can
nobody
do
can
about
do. Nothing.
That's politics for you, ain't
Yes.
it?
Yes.
Politics.
Yeah.
It wasn't nothing
A
anybody
pile
could
of
do.
tricks.
But Keenan, how did your week go? Okay. And how is he's gonna have, my son has the talent of acting and producing.
Oh,
He
yeah.
wants to get into writing his own screenplays.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's getting ready, he's already involved in a performance. When is it gonna be coming out? In June. So I'm
What's-
looking
what's
forward
it
to
called?
this. Well, it's somebody else's
Yeah.
production.
Yeah.
He's an actor
Yeah,
in the
he's
play.
part of
Yes,
it.
yes, he's part of the play, right?
Great, man.
But,
That's cool.
He's still in the field of his talent.
Right.
You know, not only just working, you be involved in what your spirit is
Yeah.
happy at. what you
He's
want
working
to
on
do.
him, his
Yeah,
self.
work on
How
you.
old are you? Great, man.
Yeah,
Good shit, yeah. Yeah, mind you, man.
that's right.
Do what you like to do, then you ain't going to work every day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, don't be
Right.
like your mama, wait till she 50 and it cling went off
Yeah.
on you. Hey, I'm getting older. I better start making, I don't want to, I better start making some foundation.
Yeah.
But yeah, work on yourself, especially while you're young. Because imagine if I'd had the mindset, even though I did have the mindset, I always wanted to have my own business, but I just didn't have the right people around me. I didn't have the right influences, the right support.
Right.
Because sometimes if the world beats you up, you gotta come home to get that refueling, that motivation to be able to go back out there in the world. If you don't have a good support system, you doomed to, because it's hard to stay. Sometimes you need somebody to hold your arms up, help you keep going. Don't give up. You need a support. That's
Yeah,
why.
I mean, like with me right now, man, I'm going through such a life change right now because, like I was telling you earlier, I'm just used to just bouncing around. You know what I mean? Everything I own fit in my sea bag. You know what I mean? Literally, And so now, like when I came up here with you all, when I came from St. Pete up here with you all, and everything didn't fit in a sea bag, and I had 3 or 4 bags of stuff. I'm like, whoa, man, what the hell? So I've accumulated a little bit of stuff. You know what I mean? And it may not be much, but it's mine.
It's yours.
You know what I
It's
mean?
yours.
And it's not only just that. It's a foundation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And now, it's time for me because I'm just at the point in my life where I'm ready to settle down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've done seen, I've done talked to.
That's it.
You know what I mean? I've had enough of that. You know what I mean? And I've had a great time. I've had a great life. I have no regrets. You know what
Don't
I mean?
mean ain't no traveling and stuff,
Right,
vacations
right,
and
yeah,
things,
oh, yeah,
And we ain't
of
talking about
course,
that.
of
We're
course.
still gonna
But
travel.
I'm just talking about a home base.
Right,
you know
right,
what
exactly.
I mean?
Yeah.
Because I'm never going to stop.
Cause I told my
traveling,
husband my feet tired. I had to give it up because I was the same way. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I thought it was a big adventure for that time of my life where I was pillar to post. It was an adventure to me.
Yep.
I never left
exactly.
outside of my homebound. So me basically truck stops and going here to this city, that was an adventure. But my feet started hurting.
Yeah.
I had to give up that lifestyle because I'm like, hey, I gotta go on my mama, my feet hurt. So, it's a time for everything.
Yeah.
So now we build a foundation to try to build upon and branch out. So that's where our people, the community need to be, that mindset. I don't care what age range we are, whether it's 23, whether it's 83. Don't ever stop. It's still a chance to branch out. Whether it's sharing your gift with somebody, like you said, the crocheting and our grandmothers can be put to use. All
But
these
just
young
their
girls
knowledge
don't
alone,
know
what
nothing.
you know about? Yeah, I mean, our
for real.
grandmothers are.
Yeah,
That's where it comes from. Just their knowledge
That's it.
alone. You know what I mean?
They got much
Holy
to
shit,
share.
Yeah.
And we're not
Yeah.
allowing them to share this. It's just dying apart.
And everybody has their thing. You know what I mean? Like Sherry knows so much about her cooking and stuff, and that's what she's passionate about and stuff, man. And I mean, she just, she knows so much about it. Everybody has their thing. You know what I mean?
That's right.
And if you get that together, if you get a group of people together and figure out, who's good at this, who's good at that, what their interests are, you know what I mean?
And
you
different
bring that
days.
all into one thing, you know what I
Yes.
mean?
Yes.
There's nothing can stop you. I mean, there's absolutely
That's right.
nothing. If you put everybody's interests and their skills at work, and you really get them united and get them pulling for one another, you're unstoppable. It's an
That's it.
unstoppable force,
That's
Period.
it. That's it.
I think the thing is to be proud of something. Like he was saying, he used to make makes cabinets, works cabinets,
Wow.
and it's something you can say. And I'm like that too. It's like I do wedding cakes too. I make like these
Wow.
wedding cakes.
Y'all hear that? Wedding cakes at 1015 East Eskimo Community Convert. We got wedding cakes, we got jewelry, we got I'm not laughing, I'm serious.
Yeah, I'm
But
serious.
it's like when I do
Yeah.
something, I mean, it's.
You're proud of it.
And I'm a perfectionist to a fault sometimes.
Thank you.
But,
That's good.
but you'd be proud to say, I did that, you know, and you want it to look good, like Mark with his cabinets and stuff that he's made by hand, something you created out of nothing.
That's right.
You know,
That's
you should be
right.
proud of it, you know.
That's right.
I taught an 80-year-old woman in the nursing home how to crochet once, and it's like saving the world for her, you know. And it's I taught a 76-year-old man how to play bingo. Never came out of his room, and ever since I used to talk to him every day, you know. He finally came down and never missed a bingo game after that. It was something, you know. It didn't cost anything, but it meant so much.
To
You know,
them,
something
that's
like
right.
that, you know.
That's right, and that means a lot. Money doesn't always be your reward. You know what I'm saying? So yes, that's
Exactly.
it. Passing on knowledge and that's it. That's right.
I mean, most definitely money shouldn't always, because you're gonna get rewarded in so many different ways.
That's right.
Just self gratification and passing stuff on to other people, man. I mean,
Be happy with yourself.
Yeah.
You know.
That's
Yeah.
why I've been telling my son, you know, get a community play going. Get people, because there's so many kids and people really don't have things to do. They need to get involved in something and, you know, to have a community play. See, that's stuff a community can get involved in and still feel like a win-win situation. You know, because it's a lot of people, a lot of talents, a lot of skill right here. And
kids come out.
that's
and
it.
Support.
You know, let your community be your cast. You know what I'm saying? Do a talent search. You know, right here. But
I mean, take advantage of the holidays also. And if you have the yard or whatever, Easter's coming up. You want to do a neighborhood Easter egg hunt, you know?
yeah,
Yes, yes.
yeah. Get people out.
and I mean, that was something that I talked to Maurice about while you was on the phone. I mean, you know, you got this ball field and stuff over here. It's going to start having events and stuff, and I'm sure that's going to be soon. You know what I mean? They're going to get this going soon.
I want some of that money.
I don't know what kind of permits you'd have to have, or you know, I'm
We ain't
sure
gonna worry
you
about no
probably-
permits because we gonna probably
Right
since we
here.
right here, we're right
Right
here.
here, since
Bull-
it's
We
right
gonna
here.
have some
Yeah,
signs, the
Put
bullhorn.
some signs, exactly.
Doggone
Be
right.
right there on that side, right
Yes,
there,
sir.
right there.
That's why I
Yes,
say
sir.
Little-
both
little
of the
flashy
locations
stuff,
are
they gonna come,
prime
man.
locations.
Right.
I mean, it'd be good if we could be right there, but hey,
Yeah.
if not, we good right there.
Look,
Right.
baby, the other place on 12th Street where we are now, Main Street. My mom never used the house for yard sales.
Yeah, yeah.
So we're in prime locations.
That's what
And
I'm
I know
saying.
it's not vanity. It's for a reason.
And I mean, you know, like if we get together on something, if this all works out, we get together on something, you know, like I said, like I was just saying, you know, like her and her wedding cakes and stuff like that, and you and what you do, and me
That's
what
right.
I do, and me and Maurice could hook up and do some
Right.
shit,
We
you
got a
know what I
whole
mean?
thing going
And it's
on here.
just it's you know,
Whole-
who knows?
It's a whole
who knows where it
Right
can
here.
go, man?
That's
You know
right,
what I
that's
mean?
right,
I mean,
that's
you know,
right.
just get everybody involved,
Potential,
get everybody
potential.
pulling
That's right.
for something. You know what I
That's
mean?
right.
And
The neighborhood will make the news, man.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
that kind of life.
And we
possibilities
will
are endless,
intentionally
man.
get the news.
Yeah, if
Sooner or later, we're going to have to invite the news.
Yeah, if
Right.
the neighborhood was getting that
For
much
real,
life
that's
and-
right.
and energy going
Let
on.
them know something good going on in
Yeah.
the community.
Yeah.
They'll be glad to take that and run a little 30-second clip or a minute
Because
clip.
you know,
Yeah, they will.
the
Yes.
late, you know the late news, you know the situation over at the club. You know,
This.
it's
Yeah.
just been a lot going on. In the
Yeah, that's why we need to change the reputation of our Sulphur Springs and bring back the good news.
Yeah.
Because every time they hear Sulphur Springs, it's always something,
Bad.
you know. Yeah, exactly. So we got to change that. You know, we got to change that.
So this is just out of just a bad area. So I mean, it's just
It
known for probably
Yeah, it
a
got out of
lot of
hand.
drugs, a lot of crime.
It
lot
got
of,
out of hand,
And
you know.
it's really, it has its pockets.
Yeah.
It has
Right.
They-
its pockets.
Yeah, one section can make the whole thing look bad.
It has
So
its
that's what
pockets.
that is, you know, and we got to take back.
You got a lot of people that have been here a long time. A lot of older folks, a lot of people that have been in the neighborhood 20, 30 years. So
not that many renters.
That's what. So you have staples
It's not that many
in the
renters.
area. You have good folk here. It's just there's a newer generation. There's a more young and active generation and it has its pockets, man. So,
Right.
but it doesn't sum up the whole area.
Exactly.
But that can be assumed.
Exactly.
That's why they want it. You know,
Yeah.
they know they know how to aim at whatever and
Yeah.
push it on.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all messing up the plan.
Yeah.
So, but for the good, the ones that have good intentions and good visions for the community, there's room.
Yeah.
They can't have it all. Move
Right.
over. Let us. We
Right.
want some too.
Right.
We want to join in too. So if they won't let us in, we get our own.
Exactly.
You know, we
Yeah.
get our own. And credit and all of that, none of that can stop us. None of it. You know, and if it's money, that's where we come together.
Exactly.
You know, we
Yeah.
don't have the amount of money that they have to do what they're doing, but if enough of us come together,
Exactly.
we can do
Yeah.
that. We
Yeah.
can do that. If it's just one house at that time.
Well,
You know?
I mean, it
But
pretty
we'll
much like you
discuss further
say,
about that.
it speaks for itself. If you got the mayor buying stuff right there, you know what I mean. That speaks for itself.
They
you know?
even see potential in
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
So,
what we were talking
yeah,
about earlier.
They see potential there. It's on us to see the potential
Yeah.
and take part in
And recognize, you know what I mean. Just recognizing that, hey, if they're onto something,
Yeah,
then
exactly.
you
That's
gotta
what-
be
that's
onto
what I'm
something.
saying.
You know what I mean?
They're onto
You're-
It's a
something.
reason why they
yeah,
doing something.
yeah.
Stuff going
Seeing
right
all of this
there.
good quality land.
Unfortunately, you know what I mean? You already got some properties here, so, you know, just grow right with it,
There you
man.
go.
Just keep right up with
Just
it.
ride, just ride.
Yeah, hold on, baby. We finna take off.
Yeah.
That's right.
Very
That's
well
right.
could be, man. Very well
That's
could
right.
be. I mean,
Well, I'm
just stay
going to-
determined and like I say, you know, just check out everything it has to offer, man, and take advantage of all this information you can get, and just getting your word out there, man. Getting
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's about the info when it's coming in, what's coming in, and what's going out.
right, man.
That's very valuable.
Right.
That's right.
Okay, so Mark, we're gonna discuss further at another time, because now you see, you know, tidbits of where this can go.
Right.
As a
Yeah, plus you and your lady
corporate.
got to talk too.
Yes,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Y'all got a lot to
Yeah.
discuss. We got a lot to think about. You know, we're gonna sleep on it. But again, this is Community Convert. Please join us. You know, at 1015 East Eskimo, Tampa, 33604, and we would like to invite, because all is welcome, to our open floor discussions on Sundays at 1 o'clock. And if you have any further questions, just give us a call. And 813-458-3164. And thank you. Have a good day.
Good stuff. I like it. I like where it's going, for real. I get a feeling about it. I get a feeling about what you got cooking.
Letting your hair grow too, Ken?
What you got
Huh?
cooking.
Letting your hair grow.
Yeah, this I haven't listened. I've been wearing that.